Yo, what's up, name's Jetly01 and welcome back to some more Tales of Exilia. In the last episode, we made some friends here in Charlton. We went in the big house in the wall and made friends with Giselle. But now, because we're friends, we need to go help out her brother, who has gone to save some of his, I don't even know, would they be constituents still? Like, the people of this town that he is governor of? But he went to save them from the evil king, and we need to go save him because one man can't fight the government alone without 10 times XP, you know. But first, main skit.
If you leave an egg in an empty box, and said egg gets crushed, the cause must lie within the egg itself.
Makes sense to me.
How's egg principle? It sounds obvious, but at the same time, not so much.
500 years ago, Professor Howe used that principle to deduce how spirit channeling works.
Okay, that seems like a leap in logic a little bit, though. Like, well, if magic is happening, then obviously there's something in there that you can use to cast magic. And it's like, okay, yes, maybe, but how are you going to use that?
Although, people still channeled beforehand, right? They just didn't know what they were doing.
Okay, never mind. That makes it easier. He didn't invent magic. He was just like, oh, that's how it works. At which point, then okay, now it makes sense.
Since spirits have no apparent physical form, people weren't aware they existed at all. But Professor Howe surmised that something had to be converting the mana from our mana lobes into arts.
And that turned out to be spirits.
Yep. His hypothesis was proven with the discovery of spirits that had taken physical forms.
And because he figured out what was inside the egg, the age of spirit arts was born.
Exactly. Although there's still a lot we don't understand about spirits.
I mean, you could just ask Mila. She's kind of standing in the middle of the screen behind your portrait. She's just grayed out a little bit.
Like Maxwell being a busty 20-year-old. Bet even Professor Howe didn't see that coming.
That's entirely fair. I don't think anybody could have seen that coming. Eye of the beholder. No, thank you. No etceteras. I don't need the title for watching all the thingies. Just kids.
We've no time for this. Clear the way.
Alright. Old timer gonna show us what he got. And what he's got is a lot. Because your boy, well, yeah. Explains controls to be given during battle. View tutorial? No. It would be the tutorial on switching characters.
Okay.
Roll me.
Oh, wrong trigger.
Overall
Must be R2. I was trying to hit L2. But as you can see now, we have, since we have more than 4 characters, we cannot have more than 4 characters out on the battlefield. So top left, Rowan's sitting up there. And I would have thought they would have auto-switched him for somebody, but they didn't. But Rowan's thing is that whereas Elise is kind of the red mage, Rowan is your raw black mage. Like, the man sits there, and it's like, you need some damage dealing magic? I got damage dealing magic. Which, also now he's in our battle party. Let's give him all of his many, many stat buffs he's about to get. Just auto level into infinity. 56 points. You're about to get some stats, boyo. And also I need to hand him his weapon. Because if I remember right, he's got a pretty good weapon. It's not as cool as Folzek's the Grudge Bearer, but I just, again, Jude's, those gloves are just, they're so cool, and I love them. And look at that, now his stats are on par with the rest of us. And he started at 23, so it does add new characters based on your average, which is wonderful, because it would be really stupid if it's like, hey, everybody's at level 20 and you join at like level 10 like you're supposed to. But, and then equipment, what's he got going for him? Instead of a stock, we need Melendetch for the Deathbringer. Oh yeah, his is good. Let's see, we can turn him. Yeah. It's a very simple rapier. It doesn't have like that much of a hand guard, but it's got that really menacing dark purple look to it, which is really neato. And then feather coat, hard coat, that's a buff to you. And then wind cape. Yeah, we need some defense on the mage. But that's what he does. And abilities. Was that? Oh. Oh, that's probably not good. I keep forgetting. Balance, skill use, yes. I keep forgetting to equip skills on people. No, not on attack. Balanced. And Like, this is how I played normally. So, there we go. Skills on all of them. I was looking and I was like, wait, why is his AC gauge only 6? Or not 6. Why is his AC gauge only 4? That's the default one. We should all be higher. Yeah, there we go. I should probably actually look over those because those do have a pretty impactful effect on gameplay sometimes. Some of them I really don't want that auto puts on, but it'll do for right now. So, grabbing stuff and just get Mila's friends. Hopefully that monster doesn't catch up to us.
You're going to Femont to save your captured friends, right? We heard from Jude.
Friends? Oh, you mean the 4.
Yeah, we need to get them out of that giant cannon.
They're not your friends?
Well, in a sense, they do help me accomplish the things I need to do.
Then they're your friends, just like us.
We'll help you too.
Everybody get a hand in.
To think I'd find myself on the receiving end of encouragement.
You've got good friends. And now Rowan, the loyal butler.
Cline's quite the fool, attempting to directly defy King Noctigal.
I too counseled him against it. But as you can see, he can be quite stubborn.
Hey, stop saying mean things about Dracel's brother.
Yeah, he's just trying his best. We have to believe in him.
Cline is a good man.
He most certainly is. Never have I met a lord who cares more deeply for his subjects. Indeed, he was kind and gentle long before he was a lord at all. 2 years ago, when I had nowhere else to go, he was gracious enough to hire me on as his butler.
Well, he was also smart enough to hire you because, yo, you're cool.
Sounds like he's really important to you.
Very much so.
And he's so cool. Way cooler than Alvin.
Ooh, sick burn.
I beg your pardon. I didn't quite catch that.
Alvin, let me go!
I'm sure Cline is still safe.
Of that I have no doubt. No harm will befall him on my watch.
But you're not watching him. He's not with us. Also, now that I think about it, let's swap. Let's keep Elise. Let's have Elise and Rowan, because then we can have a physical duo and a magical duo. So one frontline pair, one backline pair. Cool. Not like we're going to be doing very much fighting, though. I want to avoid as much as possible, so we need to go down there. I'm sure there's those dead ends have some stuff on. I got stuck on a rock. That's really dumb. That is a very large insect. I don't want to mess with that. Silver ore. Oh, there's a thing behind that. I'm not brave enough to go for that. I don't want to bother. We're doing pretty good. We've got some good food in the food shop already. So, don't need... Oh, there's not a very pressing major need for materials for handing in for shops. Could definitely use gold though for that 6k 60% XP boost. Because again, it's multiplicative, so it would be 10 times XP plus an extra 6 times.
I've never seen anything like this.
Or well, I don't know what it would, if it would be 16 times, but it would be the double XP, then the 5 times XP for a total of 10, and then it would be 60% of that on top of that. So I think it would be 16, whatever. Math doesn't matter to me. Even though this is a numbers-based RPG, I don't care. We have plenty of numbers.
This is one of the few liminal regions in Rashagal.
I'm going to need you to explain that red text, please. See, this is why I like, and I forget what game it was that I last played that had it, but you can highlight those words and get a glossary.
You don't expect us to climb this, do you? I don't even have hands!
But you can just float. Also, now that I think about it, I think it was Guilty Gear, where you could like just hit a button and it would bring up the glossary of all the red terms.
Look out!
Everybody duck. Sasuke with the ninja reflexes. Don't make me come up there.
The military?
I suppose they don't want people seeing what they're up to here. Can you handle it?
I can't. I'm pinned
That's a
down.
no. How are you reloading that fast?
Super pals, do something!
like that's a crossbow. And like I've used crossbows. You don't just fire that fast. And so far we only saw one of you. How are you doing this?
We need a distraction.
I'll draw the shooter's attention. You take care of the rest.
You're gonna be the bait? That's quite dangerous.
He's a ninja. He can just dodge.
It'll be fine. Trust me.
Very well. We'll leave this to you.
Thanks.
They're like right there. Can't you hit him with a fireball?
Now's our chance.
He didn't. What was his plan for that? He kind of just like he just stood there and he just fell over. Like you weren't even gonna try and dodge. Not this time. Owned.
Hey.
I accidentally skipped that.
Yeah, thanks to Alvin.
No problem, kid.
That
Now,
feeling again.
what's the evil fog?
The same one from Fenmont. What?
I don't like the looks of that.
I keep accidentally skipping things because it auto goes forward. And some things don't auto forward and some do. Like that one auto forwarded, so I went to hit the button to like move it forward, and then it auto went, and then this one's just sitting here. I don't. Please, consistency, please.
We better hurry.
Alright, well, let's see what we can do about the evil fog. That looks like the entrance to Shinryu. Or not Shinryu, the entrance to Omega in FF14. That does not look nice. That looks kind of evil. That looks really evil. And that looks like a chaos symbol. There's people in there. There's Cline.
Lord Cline, so they were performing experiments on humans.
Well, you know what that means. Time to kill everyone in here who wasn't captured. No one's allowed to be this evil on my watch.
It'll tear your hand right off.
This device is just like the one that killed Professor House in the laboratory.
Are they trying to build a Spyrex weapon here too? They shouldn't be so easy to make.
Is this a key? No.
Mila?
Okay. Just thinking about the item you have.
So this is why they gave up the search for us. A bit of knowledge is a big danger to these people.
The channeling circle being generated here isn't a closed type.
Okay.
I would assume the surplus spirit energy is flowing out from the top.
Okay. Does that mean we have a way in?
If we enter the cavern from the top of the gorge and destroy the core producing the spirit arts,
So we got a way in and a goal.
Then we can save everyone.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go.
Alright, let's teach some scrubs a lesson. Right. I don't even think... Yeah, it doesn't give us like a skid or anything for going near it. Alright, now we get to climb. But first, Noctigal's consolidation of power.
Whatever this crazy experiment is, do you really think King Noctigal himself is going to be running the show?
I mean, it makes sense. Who else would give the order but the man at the top?
I do not know. The Noctigal of old would have fought on the front lines instead of dealing with intrigue behind the scenes.
Is that right?
Noctigal's a blue blood, but he didn't shy away from combat as he climbed the military chain of command. Although lately it looks like he's been more busy with political fights for power.
A pity to see him change so greatly.
What was that?
Ah, please disregard my ramblings. Regardless, Lord Cline is a great threat to Noctigal.
And that's why we've got to save him.
Nothing is more threatening to a dictator than another individual with both wealth and growing popularity.
And I mean, Cline also has a group of very dangerous misfits looking out for him, so there's that. Seal Ward. And then this place, across this game, and the sequel, I remember this place made me very frustrated because it's very convoluted. It's like that was a dead end. I'm trying to remember, how do I get up to the top? The path is the same in both games, but I don't remember it. Okay, right trigger, right trigger. Okay, that's our combo.
A fantastic victory.
Cool. Didn't even get to see how Rowan fought. I was focused on blowing things up myself. But we got him. And I actually managed to get off the link art there. So it is right trigger. And then now that means that since I use that, we can continue building up the meter. Which we need to have full. Because it's very useful. Because when you fill up the bar, then like whenever you initiate your link art for the 5th section, it starts draining the bar, but during the time that the bar is draining, you get to use as many link arts as you can hit the button for. So you can just sit there and wombo combo bosses into the ground with just a massive storm of damage from all your link arts. I think we have to go to the south region to continue going up. I don't remember this area. Or I may have purposefully forgotten it because I really don't like this area. I think it's this way. We're going higher. That's a large turtle. Let's not mess with large turtle. So yeah, we're going higher up here. And then we should be able to loop around. We're totally going to fight the giant turtle. Yep.
My.
What's up, giant turtle and butterfly?
A fantastic victory.
That wasn't too bad.
Trying to remember, I don't think I have very many physical attack moves quite yet as Mila. And I need to I need to figure out how to do contact magic, spirit shift, whatever her thing is called, where she changes a spell into a physical attack. How do I get this? There we go. Poison stinger. And then we'll hop back down here to return to the north part. And then we should be able to go up higher from here. And reach the top. That's not what I needed, but we're gonna, let's see, go this way. Thankfully this is one of the few regions like this. But doesn't make it
Pretty
any easier.
going, huh?
Ooh, an elixir.
You doing
That's pretty
okay
good.
there?
Okay, just open with this.
Okay. Victory.
Ruination thing.
I will fulfill my mission, no matter what.
I hope I can.
Let me recheck so that I stop looking stupid. What do I have on what? Okay. Fireball is on left and right. So release early to knock foes away with flare bomb. Oh, okay. Or let me see. Flare bomb or released early for wind blade, wind sides. Flare bomb, wind blade. Aqua protection. Okay, so it's if I think the way her thing works is that it's if I just let go of the spell early instead of holding it all the way down, it changes what it is. But I don't know what it means then when you spirit shift it back. Anyways, while we're here, let's get some stat points in there. Everybody is very, very powerful. Cool. Alright. Fancy ribbon. I think we have better stuff already. Oh wait, this was a separate region. Okay, now we're back in the starting one. And we have a save point and an enemy here.
We can win this!
Stay on alert.
Okay, so yeah, that was using flare bomb.
I have your back.
Evidently the turtle really didn't like that.
If only I was as powerful a healer as my mother, I could save everyone.
I don't know how I knocked the turtle over, but I'll take it. 3 level ups. And since this is a super blatant boss entrance, we gonna Let's see, we're going to climb up first, and then I'm going to apply those level ups. Because we're going to want our levels going in, even though we could probably already just school whatever boss may try to challenge us. Having stats makes things easier. And I like easier. We're going to jump down into
The
that.
core is active now, but what can we do up here?
Grow wings?
Good thinking. I shall cast a channeling circle on the erupting spirit energy. We may be able to ride it down safely, but only if we can maintain control.
So, are we gonna dive in?
Should have kept my mouth shut. We're only gonna get one chance to hit the core.
Then don't miss.
What are we waiting for? We have to save those citizens.
Right. There's no other way.
Your metal is inspiring.
Thanks.
Young lady, will you wait here, please?
Oh, we need her. She's got the heals.
All right then, hold on tight, okay? This might be a turbulent flight.
Everyone, please fasten your seatbelts. We thank you for riding Rowan Air and hope that you make it to your destination safely. We can't make any promises, though. And we literally just fly down a paper airplane.
There!
Wonderful.
Alvin, the core!
Hit the shot!
This ride is too rough.
Need a hand?
Much obliged.
The power of teamwork. Ooh, one shot, one kill. He destroyed that chasm. And that just automatically freed everyone, because convenience. Wonderful.
There's Master Cline.
How you doing, brother? Okay, doesn't seem to be too good.
Are you alright?
Forgive me. I dashed off again without heeding your warnings, and I shouldn't have.
No, you
I am
shouldn't.
just glad that you're safe.
Do you know if Noctigal is still here?
I came here to demand answers about all of this, but his personal guard took me captive.
I see.
Oh, I just hate this place. Let's get out.
This Spud's right. I'm getting bad vibes here.
Watch out! Get back!
What is that? That is a very large and angry butterfly-looking thing.
We're about to find out!
Well, it's like a butterfly mixed with a dragonfly and a mosquito.
Strong amount of spiritual energy emanating from it.
Was their main objective creating this thing?
Something's not right.
Ow, ow.
Analyze it after the battle.
And now we're actually getting hit. This is bad.
Far too close.
Rolling assault! Over!
Okay.
Alright. That is Thankfully we have Elise on healing duty. So, courtesy of our stats, no matter what it tries to do, it can't really do too much to us. And it's already
That was
dead.
quite the nuisance.
But it sure was pretty.
2 levels for
Believe it
everybody.
evolved naturally.
Then that would mean...
Escape.
Alright.
Alvin only got 1 level. Oh well. But see, look, if we had the 100% XP thing, that would be like... Or no, yeah, the 100% XP food, that would be like 4 levels.
Wait,
Which is why I'm pouring stuff into the food shop.
they're lesser spirits.
Oh, how wonderful.
Wowie kazowie!
So they took a bunch of lesser spirits and turned him into an evil insect. That's a little crazy. Although the important question is, but why?
I forgot myself and nearly destroyed those lesser spirits.
Oh.
Then, Shall we return to Sherrilton? These
Yeah, it
people
looks
had
like Cline needs
intolerable
it.
amounts of mana extracted from them.
Alright, can we peace out from here? But first, show of spirit.
Those lesser spirits were so beautiful.
They were once they stopped trying to kill us.
I've never seen one before until now.
I've encountered some during my time, but not the numbers we just witnessed.
Then you're just like us.
Indeed I am.
Rowan, thank you for taking my hand when we jumped.
You needn't thank me at all. I merely did what I'd do for any of my friends.
You're a good grandpa figure, you know that?
That's right, we're friends.
Yay! I never thought we'd make friends with someone much older.
Hey now, that one's a little bit too much.
You're very good with children.
No, not at all. I just know how to treat a lady.
And such a charmer as well.
I do get that a lot.
I bet you do.
Rowan's got everyone outclassed. A home for Elise. Oh boy.
I'm sorry we put you in danger again.
It's okay.
You don't need to say that. We're friends now.
Are you sure? Even I get freaked out traveling with Mila sometimes.
You and me both. Hey, Elise. I bet we can find someplace nice and quiet for you to live around here. You'd be away from all this danger.
But I don't want to leave.
This is out of the blue. You got a line on someone who'd be willing to take her?
Well, not yet.
Well, then why are you even bothering to bring it up if you don't have a plan?
Don't go making promises you can't keep.
See?
So what's the plan, kid?
I'll figure something out. I promised Mila I would.
For Mila, huh?
Alright, then can we peace out? What is the button to peace out? I don't remember. Oh, R3. It's the peace out button. So the only place we can go is Sherrilton. That's all I wanted to go to anyways. Hail fast travel.
Cline!
Don't worry about me. Someone get these people to a hospital.
Yes, sir!
Alright, everybody made it back safely. Hospital's gonna be kind of full, but at least everyone made it. We made sure everyone will be okay. And I'm glad you seem to be doing good pretty
The
quickly.
doctors say all of the captured citizens will recover.
You have my deepest gratitude, everyone.
Mine too. I can't thank you enough.
I'm just glad everyone is okay.
Uh-huh.
Well then, we should be going.
Already? What's the rush?
We got business to attend to. That's all we need to be rushing for.
We'll have to pass through Fort Gandala from here.
Fort Gandala. Then your destination must be Fenmont.
Aye, Captain.
Yes, I have unfinished business there.
How do you plan to pass through the fortress?
Same way we pass through everything. Very strong weapons, lots of gear because we pour stuff into the armor shop, and then stats that are way too high.
We'll just have to fight our way through.
Not the easiest of plans. I shall send men to infiltrate the base. They will facilitate your passage.
Oh, cool, thanks.
You sure you should be helping us? We are being chased by the military after all.
House Cheryl has never been particularly loyal to Noctigal. In fact, I just issued a formal complaint with the military and ordered their troops to withdraw.
Wow. Man's got some serious, just trying to think of what the words would be, but like he's on the ball. He's like, no, I ain't cool with this. Everybody out, just immediately. No chill.
In other words, you're pretty much on the verge of war.
Then we should take him up on his offer. It's certainly more appealing than a suicide charge.
I mean, in a normal playthrough, sure. On this one, I mean, it doesn't mean much.
I see. Very well. We accept your offer.
Excellent. After what you've done for my people, it is the least I can do. It will take some time to put the pieces in place, however.
That's fine. We'll just abuse time compression because we're going to skip past so much.
In the meantime, please, make yourselves at home.
or well, I say skip past so much, but like usually they rely on the illusion of like, oh, it took us a while to get across this area because I fought a bunch of the enemies and like I'm just running past everything. But whatever. Sure, we'll make ourselves at home.
Rowan,
More tea and cookies.
please remain with our guests. Make certain they want for nothing.
As you wish, sir. Thank you.
Wah, hooray! Sleepover party with Dracel!
That's one way of looking at it. Definitely the cutest way of looking at it.
You got it.
You all must be tired. I will have rooms readied. Speak with me when you wish to retire.
Thank you, and sorry for being a burden.
Alright, so that was pretty good. We managed to save everybody, but that'll be enough for this episode. So this has been Gently One. I'll see you next time as we talk to Cline and I guess, go to bed and progress the story. So I will see you then.